wanted to talk to you today about expectations on jobs as far as employees and as far as the customer. We all have expectations. We have an expectation that the customer has expressed during the time of the estimate exactly what they want to have done. If they have it, and we start your job doing it the same way we do every other job, from Mr. Jones to Mr. Smith to Mrs. Smith, and we show up on your job, and you're expecting a totally different type of job than we do, you're going to have issues, and that's going to be a miserable job for you, a miserable job for our painters, and one that we want to get out and get done and get away real quick. And you probably don't want us in your house either. It's very important at that estimate that you tell me exactly what you're expecting when that job is done. Otherwise, we're going to do our job just as we do under the Painters and Decorators Contractors of America standards, which we work under for every job, commercial or residential. So at the time of the estimate, make sure you just tell me what you want. It could be we can't do it, and it could be it's just something that we have to add on to for you to do it. If you're looking for a perfect wall on a repaint job and your walls aren't perfect right now, it's not going to happen. You'd have to add a whole different level of preparation onto the job. It's not something standard, and if you don't express that to us, there's going to be an issue. PDCA standard for a surface is viewing from 39 inches or more away under normal lighting conditions and at a normal viewing angle. That means when Mrs. Jones comes out with her halogen light and starts shining it at the wall, that's not normal viewing conditions, or normal lighting conditions, I mean. That's not acceptable to us, and that's not fair. I can take a light into anybody's house, anybody's job, anything that they do, and start shining it on you, and some ugly things might show up. That happens. So if we're going into a job and the walls have been rolled by a contractor when they first built the house, trust me, they're spraying that thing as fast as they can, and they're rolling it with a really fat roller. You're going to have, we call it orange peel, you're going to have stipple all over your wall. It's very hard to get rid of that. So when we come into repaint, that's what we're doing. We're repainting. We'll patch your holes. We'll try to patch as many nail pops as we can see. We're not going to catch them all. It's virtually impossible. You know, after we leave for the day, if you're walking around with a halogen light, yeah, you're going to find some others. It's going to happen. But you have to have proper expectations. You also had a budget on the job that we tried to meet. And it's a give and take, but we need to know at the time of the estimate. As far as expectations for the employees, I expect them to go out and do the job as I estimated it, not as the customer sees it once they step on the job. Again, it goes back to the expectations. So we know we go from one job to the next job to the next job. They're all going to be done the same way, same prep, same paint usually. It's either Benjamin Moore or Sherwin-Williams, depending on the situation. Same number of coats usually. It's always 2 coats on the walls unless somebody specifies they only want 1. And we try to talk them out of it if possible, for many different reasons. But that's it for today. Expectations on the job for the customers and for our painters. Thanks.